We'll see what happens. And it says we're live. We're live, and they can barely see me. I know I'm getting all kind of tweeter stuffs. Let's see who all comes in. Will be. Hi. What's going on, brother? Diary of Her Mind. Small town investigation. We are back. We just got done out at the grave site and the cemetery where Louisa Fox was laid to rest, and her murder site. Got done with all that. Got the filming done, so now I got something to edit for tomorrow. And figured it was still early yet, so we are going to a place where there is, well, it's not really an abandoned cemetery, is it? It's kind of like a lost cemetery. It's not really well, it's like a hidden cemetery. It's like it's in plain sight, but nobody knows it's there. So we're gonna go out to this location and just kind of check it out, because I've never been there before. We just found out about it the other day, just happened upon it, and it's literally like right in the middle of the city. And we wanted to do a live where you guys could come with us. Sorry the lighting in the truck isn't that great right now, but
that's what happens when you're driving.
Yeah. Did you look up at the church where Satan appeared at? No, I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Will, if you have a link to the story, send me the link on Facebook so I can check that out. Cindy Ball says, hey, Ghost Mafia. Deborah the Fam is in here. What's going on, Deb?
Deb, it's my birthday.
Yep, it is Lady Swan's birthday. We're out running around. She wanted to go ghost hunting today, so that's what we are doing. May have to take her to Denny's for a Grand Slam breakfast here later or something. We hit up the Applebee's earlier. Joanna. Sherry V. Deborah the Fam. I know. I wish you happy birthday on Facebook, she said.
Yeah, I know.
Dustin Camo Man 73 is in here.
What's happening, Dustin?
We are just getting back into St. Clairsville. We got a little ways to go. We're heading to, I want to say, Martin's Ferry. Lou Rock. What's up, homie?
Lou Rock, get your rock box ready.
We can't do a panel on the phone.
Damn it.
Yeah, we can't do panel from our phone. I wish we could. That would be cool. That would be cool to do a panel from the phone. But yeah, we're going out to a hidden cemetery. It's literally, people don't realize it's there because it's right in the middle of a town, and it's like forgotten about. It's like at the end of a parking lot. It's just forgotten about. So we're going to go out to the cemetery and check it out, see what we get. I mean, it's in a high traffic area and everything, but people don't realize there's a cemetery there.
Do you want to take the highway or 40?
Take the highway. Just take the highway down. It's faster. Take the highway down.
I thought maybe dumpster dive on the way down there.
Look, there's the St. Clairsville Mall.
Dumpster diving videos.
She does. Look, we tried to go out dumpster diving the other day, and like all the places that we used to go have padlocks on everything now. It's sad.
I'm just gonna take them.
Drone worship. Drone. Oh man. So I took my drone out there to the cemetery and stuff. I was going to try to get some like overhead shots at the cemetery, and yeah, it's a toy, man. It was bad. The wind took it, sailed it over some trees, got stuck. I ended up like wading through a swamp to go get my drone. It was bad, drone. You would laugh your ass off though, I'm sure. Yeah, it was. I was trying to get some drone footage from the murder site and from the cemetery and stuff. I get out there to the murder site, and I get the drone up in the air, and it's It's going good, and then all of a sudden a little gust of wind comes up, and it just, whew, it was gone. I was like, oh no, land, and it's landing in trees. I'm going, oh shit. I literally had to like shut everything down, leave, and then come back to the murder site after dark so that the flashing lights on the drone, I could actually find the drone by the flashing lights. It was bad, brother. Bye-bye drone. No, I recovered the drone. We got it back. We was able to recover the drone. But yeah, it was something. I wish there was some way to like enlarge the lettering. Does she still fly? Yes, drone, she does still fly. Or Lou, I'm sorry. Did I say Lou or drone?
You said drone.
I did say drone. Yeah, the drone still flies. Lou. Evie, peace. 14 people in here, 12 likes. Shout this out, guys. Share it out. Hey, what's this? Oh, I'm just hitting buttons now. Oh, we got effects. We got bubbles. Huh. Never really played around with this too much. Rebel Rockers in here. Lou Rock. Way cooler than drone. I'm way cooler than drone. Come on. Yes. All right. If you say so. Drone will argue with you, but small town investigations. Lou. Who's that? Susie Tins? I can't read it. Or is that T06? It says hello. Diary of her mind. Hey Elaine. Hey Susie. Let's have a drone off. Let's have a drone off then. Oh, you and drone will have to have the drone off. He'll fly the DeLorean. A drone dance off. Look. I'm supposed to, like, when... Okay, so Drone Worship is sending me Pirate Bebop 1. And when I get it, I'm supposed to pass my toy off to Aniki so she can learn how to fly a drone. I may just have to buy her a new one and then blow this one up because it's been through the mill. It's been crashed a couple times now. I've already had to replace a couple propellers. Like, I've done tore this thing up. For a little $25 drone, I've put it through hell already. Where are we at? Oh, we're coming down into Bridgeport, Ohio. Aussie Tiger Rock fans. Sup, Lou Rock? 12 gauge that bad boy. No, I was thinking about duct tape and a quarter stick of dynamite, lighting a fuse, and then taking it straight up in the air as high as it'll go. Then making it rain little drone parts. I'm not dropping anything from the drone, so it wouldn't be illegal, right? I mean, you know, just if the drone falls out of the air, that's a whole different story. But quarter stick of dynamite ought to turn that little thing to dust. What?
Isn't this where the mass murder happened?
This is where, well, it was. I guess you'd call it a mass murder. It was a mafia hit, is what that was.
But it took out an entire family,
Yeah.
children included.
Yeah.
That's a mass murder.
Yeah, I guess so. Lynn, you back home? Lou Rock wants to know. He wants to know. Wow, that camera's like really close up all of a sudden. What the world? Okay, let me flip my camera here. Flip. Put an egg on it and see how long you can balance it before if I put an egg on the drone, I'm going to super glue the shell to the drone. I know that's cheating, but Green Bay Wacky, what's up, my brother?
Wacky.
We are out looking for a hidden cemetery. It's one of those ones that it's like hidden in plain sight. Didn't even know about this. We kind of stumbled upon it the other day, not too long ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back and check this place out. So we got some time. We're going to go check it out. And we're going to take you guys with us. $18 people in here watching, 18 likes. That's awesome. EVPs, hello. Nero Trigger. Nero's going to be joining us at the penitentiary. He says his sister wants to come too. So
They get their tickets?
I don't know if he got his tickets yet or not. But looks like possibly Nero and Anarchy Jet Colorado Explorers will be hanging out with me. And
Lou, get your shit together.
possibly Psycho Ghost Trackers too. He was talking about wanting to do it as well. But I haven't seen him on here lately. So I don't know what's going on with him. I got to get a hold of Psycho Ghost Trackers to find out if he's in for July. And we'll be doing an overnight in the West Virginia State Penitentiary with Tennessee Wraith Chasers and a few others. Paranormal Porthole is going to be there.
Paranormal Quest.
Or Paranormal Quest. Sorry. I just tweeted for you, Lou said. Thank you, Lou. Throw some emojis up in there for Lady Swan's birthday. Give her some cake. Okay, so we are heading north on Route 7, coming into Martins Ferry, Ohio now. And we are going to be looking for this hidden cemetery. It's literally hidden in plain sight. You'll see what I mean, because I'm going to leave my camera turned front. Lou says, happy birthday, Lady Swan.
Thank you, thank you.
Put a little swan emoji in there, too.
Aw.
Brian's Paranormal. What's up, Brian?
Take this live so we can do a panel.
It's too late. I'm already started it live from my phone. You can't do a panel now. I'd have to end the stream and do another
Well, then start a new one. That way you can do the rock box.
We're almost there now. $25 people in here, 22 likes. Smash that like button, guys. We are, like I said, we're going out here to a cemetery that we didn't even know existed. It was hiding from us in plain sight. And it looks like there's some pretty old tombstones and things like that in there. We're just gonna go check it out. Jenna Randolph, hey everyone. Brian's Paranormal, Aussie, hey. Jenna says happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
Diary of Her Mind says awesome. I've actually got my phone plugged in, charging right now. Lynn and Steve's Adventures, Small Town Investigation. Okay, so we're close to the cemetery right now. You see, you know, we're in downtown Martins Ferry. There's a McDonald's right here, right? Slushies are back. new peach slushy. There you go. Get your peach slushies.
Gross.
Sounds gross. Anyway, the hospital. We're going to take a right and go to the hospital. Literally right down the street, right down the main thoroughfare. Past the Elks Lodge down here to the hospital. Big Macs are 2 for $5, Green Bay says. Kelly.
Get me one for my birthday.
What, Big Mac?
Yeah.
Oh, you want a Big Mac for your birthday? Okay, and there it is at the end of the dead-end street right in front of us. We didn't even know it was there. We came down here to the hospital, go to a doctor's appointment there the other day, had to park in this back parking lot, and I went, wow, there's a cemetery right there. Now we just gotta figure out how to get in because there's a fence around it. It looks pretty neat though. Oh no, the gate's open right there. We can park literally right here. There we go. Okay. We get a good signal. I'm gonna get a flashlight out of the back end so we can see some tombstone. I don't think I need my pistol here. Literally a cemetery right in the middle of the parking lot, the hospital parking lot. Looks pretty well kept. Hell, they got a cannon sitting over here. Oh, no cannon. It's just a thing that holds the cannon. The cannon is missing. Nifty. I don't see any words on the. Well, wait. Oh, yeah, there is. Can't really read it. Like chipped away. This one's really bad. What is this? A drinking fountain in the cemetery. It's something I've never seen before. The spirits get thirsty, they can get a drink. There's no way to turn it on. Oh wait, yes there is. Does it work? Nope, doesn't work.
Maybe it's like the pools they don't open across it until Memorial Day.
I don't know. Here's one. What's to say? It looks like they've tried to repair these with some kind of like concrete or something, or concrete the pieces back together almost. But you can't read them.
Fell asleep.
Who? Oh, Sharice fell asleep. Did you tell her we're not there anymore? Sorry. Okay, now this, I'm not sure what this is, but this has got to be some kind of military style gravesite. Joseph Scott. This is probably one of my relatives. Joseph Scott. This is probably one of my relatives. Okay.
Civil War markers.
Civil War markers. replaced by the Ohio Valley Civil War Roundtable. So these are Civil War graves. There's a whole bunch of Civil War soldiers. Now, mind you, this is literally a hidden cemetery. It's hidden in the middle of the city. Didn't even know it existed. Didn't know it was here. Private William DeBezel, husband of Anna. Civil War cemetery right in the middle of the city. And look, that one's got the cannon. Check this out. Civil War cannon. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what this says. Civil War cannon is a Confederate 12-pound Napoleon, also known as a 12-pounder. 12 refers to the weight of the ammunition used by the cannon. 12-pound smoothbore cannons were frequently used by Confederate and Union armies. The cannon before you was produced by the Augusta Foundry in Augusta, Georgia. Augusta Foundry cannons were primarily utilized by the Confederate forces in the Western theater of the Civil War. Well, that can be told by the engravings on the muzzle, the barrel. The 1864 indicates the year of the barrel was made, and the 1230 indicates the weight of the barrel, which is 1,230 pounds. Imagine packing that across the field. Number 89 AF indicates it was the 89th cannon made at Augusta's Foundry in 1864. All barrels produced were at the Augusta Foundry had AF after the production sequence number. On the bottom, GWR is the initials of George Washington Rains. Rains, a colonel in the Confederate Army, inspected the cannons before they left the Augusta Foundry and were put into service. Every cannon Rains inspected bears his initials. The Augusta Foundry manufactured between 110 and 130 12-pound Napoleons. The Walnut Grove Cemetery Napoleon is one of 40 still in existence. In 1986, this Napoleon was refurbished by the Ohio Valley Civil War Roundtable. In 2018, the carriage was once again in the need of replacement. Mason Kyer, Trooper 59, St. Clairsville, Ohio, raised over $20,000 to purchase the new carriage for his Eagle Scout project. And the new carriage is cast aluminum, but made to look identical to its original. It was manufactured by Stephen Cannon in Ashland, Kentucky. There we go. A little bit of history for you live. This is actually kind of a neat little cemetery. A lot of history, a lot of facts. Here's another, I'm gonna say, another sectioned off portion of the cemetery for some reason. Over here, it's got a metal fence around it. It has a flagpole. And maybe Revolutionary War soldiers? Let's find out. There's a gate. The gate is open. Martins Ferry Rotary Club. Huh. A cemetery inside a cemetery. Weird. And like I said, it's in the middle of the city in a parking lot. It's very well maintained. I know I'm not reading the chat too much here, guys, but I see. I can see there's a word there. It looks like Ford, but looks like this one has been like resurfaced, and the words are gone. Sarah Ann Woods.
1839.
Ebenezer Zane Woods. Ella Woods. Daniel Zane Woods. This one's kind of neat. To the memory of John Zane. He departed this life the 19th of November, 1805, aged 25 years, 6 months, and 19 days. Death, the great teacher. Death alone proclaims the true dimension of punny. Frames. Okay.
Zane has a big name in this area.
Well, yeah, Zane, Betty Zane, all them. Yeah, there's a lot of Zanes in this area. What is this one? This one's Revolutionary. That's a Zane from the Revolutionary War. 1747 to 1812, Revolutionary War soldier. Here's another one. Continental Line, Revolutionary War, yep. There's actually 3 here. This is like a big ass table. I don't know if you can. This one's kind of neat. Hard to read. He died. He had lived in
1810.
1810.
November 19th. 1810 is when this one.
We might come back here and do some like some rubbings. Elizabeth Zane, who died 17th of January 1814 in the 66th year of her age. Her life was spent in the constant exercise of domestic and Christian virtue.
He was the first. He was the first person to inhabit the area.
First person to inhabit this area?
First.
Sorry guys, I haven't been paying too much attention to the chat. Anybody has any questions though, now's the time. I am looking at the chat. Hey Sherry V. Country Girl Paranormal. I just realized we're still inside that fenced in side of the fenced in side. Look, we're inside a cemetery, inside a cemetery. That's actually on the outside of the cemetery right there. But on the inside of the big cemetery, these are newer graves, 1916 through 1999. Yeah, this must be the newest part, maybe? I don't know. There's some really old ones, let's just say. Yeah, see, some of these, it looks like they've been, like, sprayed. Nancy, wife of John Zane, and that's about all I can make out. Nancy, wife of John Zane. I can't make out the rest. Here's the Wests. I know some Wests from this area. I wonder if this is obelisk. Unlegible. Definitely unlegible. It's been repaired, yeah. It's been repaired. That's like this one. You can see where they tried to repair it. You see where they put the concrete onto the back of it. I dare say that this is probably the side that has the lettering. Yep. Yeah, look at that big crack in the middle right there, where they patched it back up. This must be the newest part, maybe? Oh, I didn't even see these. These are on the ground, covered up with grass clippings. I don't know. Here's another one over here. Really say, yeah, there's writing on them. I can't believe that the cops haven't come in here wondering what the hell we're doing in here. See the flashlights yet? Nobody's coming around. We're right in the middle of the city. This one says, Martha M. Martin, wife of Elijah Woods, born April 23rd, 1815, died May 31st, 1841, or 1847. Seven. That's all it says. Wow, it's kind of a cool cemetery, actually. I'm surprised how well maintained and everything it is. Usually I find these abandoned cemeteries that are so grown up. Hey, Francis. Alyssa Parish Rock fam. Brian's Paranormal. Shouting you guys all out. 28 people in here watching. Gina, how's it going? Martin's Ferry Rotary Club. They seem to be on it. Oh, I see a walker. I see a walker over there in the. And he ain't even paying attention to us. We're walking around in the cemetery. No words on the side of that one. It's got to be this side. Oh wow, that one is. Ooh, Francis. I don't know if that's the only thing you can read on this tombstone is Francis. The rest of the tombstone is literally just destroyed. The weather has done a hell of a job on it. But Francis stands out. Yeah. Francis. Didn't mean to creep you out, Francis. Another repaired one. Ooh, what's this one? This one's got a metal plaque or something on it. The Mexican War. Infantry camp in 1789 through 1849. He was in the Mexican War. He was a Mexican War veteran. one's got some writing on there, but you can't really make it out. Looks like a William, maybe? Can't tell. Look, this is not only a cemetery for people. That looks like a Chevy that came to die over there. It's literally got a flat tire on one side. Doesn't look like it's been driven. Dust all over the windshield. I think that thing's probably been sitting in that parking lot for a couple years now. This is the graveyard where Chevys come to die, I guess. Huh? Oop. We got a popo. And he's turning the other way. He's not coming over to us. All right, we've about covered this whole cemetery now. Huh. Like I said, I figured we'd get hassled or something for being in here, but this is a cemetery that's literally right in the middle of town that nobody knows is here. That's a pretty neat cemetery. What's this one? David. I can't really make it. Thought it said Butcher. David Butcher. Only been on 37 minutes. We ain't even been on an hour yet. Let's see what the historical marker says. Okay, so Walnut Grove Cemetery. The Walnut Grove Cemetery is the burial place of members of the Zane and Martin families. Their graves lie within the brick enclosure. The cemetery is also the resting place of many early Martins Ferry residents, including veterans of the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Mexican War, and the Civil War. The Zane and Martins family were significant in the pioneer history of the region. Betty Zane's legendary heroism at Fort Henry, now Wheeling, West Virginia, helped the settlers resist an attack by the British and their Native American allies in September of 1782. Continued on the other side. Is it? Oh shit, yeah it is. Okay. Absalom Martin, one of the first Americans to buy land in the Northwest Territory, was regarded as one of the first legally settled here, received the first license to operate a ferry on the Ohio River in 1789. Ebenezer and Jonathan Zane, Betty's brothers, laid out Zane's Terrace in 1796 across what would become Southeast Ohio. Ebenezer and Minerva Zane Martin sold the cemetery's land to the town of Martins Ferry in 1866 for the price of $100. Alrighty. And I'm going to be willing to bet that this is a statue of Betty Zane. If you guys don't know the story of Betty Zane, basically Betty Zane went across the Indian lines and territory lines to bring back supplies to the people stuck in the fort. And she just basically just walked right in like she was supposed to be there and walked right out, and nobody paid any attention to her, and was able to get the supplies that they needed. There she is. Okay, where to next? That was kind of a cool little historical cemetery.
That is cool.
like I said, I didn't even know this place existed. We came down here to the doctor's appointment. I said, hey, there's a cemetery over there. Let's go check it out. And so here we are. Let me flip my camera here. There we go. It's really grainy. Why is it so grainy? Oh, it's zoomed in. Why is it zoomed in? I didn't even know you could zoom in on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then, boys and girls. Okay, 32 people in here. Guys, that was really cool. I was surprised. You know, I thought it was just going to be some old cemetery here. It was actually a historical landmark type cemetery, kind of hidden back in the corner of an of a hospital parking lot. Didn't even know it was there. So yeah, finding some history in the area today. That was really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I think I'm going to come back out here and do a video in the daytime where you guys can see more, and maybe we'll do some rubbings on some tombstones, things like that. Try to get a better read on some of the tombstones and go from there. If there's anything like really cool, we'll take the rubbings and, you know, have them matted and put in a picture frame, hang up in the house or something. We kind of like that creepy decor kind of stuff.
I do want to do that for the one that was first inhabited.
Yeah, that would be cool. So, any questions, you guys? Have an awesome night, Ghost Gina says. Well, I wasn't gonna end it right this second. I'm gonna kind of hang out with you guys and chit chat for a few minutes. We've got signal.
Up and see if we can get into the Hetherington one.
The Hetherington one? No.
Yeah.
No. You want to go to the Hetherington Cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool like that one was. I mean, there's some cool stones and stuff up there, but I don't know. Maybe we could.
Depends on whether the gate's open or not. They tore down the house, so.
I know they tore down the house, but last time we was there, we had many people there, and people got attacked, and it's just you and me tonight, so. And I don't want you possessed. No, I just don't want you to be possessed on your birthday by, you know, some dude that thinks we're trying to wake his ass up from the dead or something, you know. Scared to get. Wait. She said, I heard something talking. Well, I heard a man talking while you were out there, and the early grave was... No, I don't want to report anybody. Stop that. 1704 to 1747, okay. Like I said, we had just gotten done at the Louisa Fox grave sites out in Egypt Valley and the murder site. We was out there. We ran into some technical problems with the drone. It took off with a mind of its own. It ended up in the bushes. Had to go out looking for a drone. That took a while. And, you know, we did some filming out there. I'm not real happy on what all happened out there, for the simple fact that there was a bunch of kids out there at the cemetery itself just hanging out, goofing off, hanging out around their cars and goofing off and making noises and just all kinds of stupid shit. So I'm not real happy with how that video is going to turn out, but I'm going to try to edit out like a lot of that. But yeah, there was a group of, how many was there? There was like 5 or 6 of them. I mean, in a Pontiac Grand Am, just out in the middle of the state game lands, in the middle of nowhere, hanging out by a cemetery. Yeah, they went swimming in some pond, and they decided that they was just going to hang out by the cemetery. I don't know.
I think they were getting high.
Yeah, I think they was getting high. But they was all out goofing around, making a bunch of noises and shit, and that'll be alright. Brian's Paranormal Ghost Mafia talk after Love you, Ghost and Lady Swan. Have a great evening for your birthday. All right, Brian, you taking off? Cool beans, brother. I'll shout at you here after I get done filming, or after I shut this down. I'll probably keep this going for about another 15 minutes or so.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
No? You want to go someplace else?
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
If we can't get into Heatherington, we'll still find somewhere else to go.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know yet.
She wants to go someplace else. Hopefully we have signal wherever you choose that we go.
Oh, we'll stay where there's signal.
Stay where there's signal.
I want to spend my birthday with them, so you just stay live.
Oh, stay live. I'm staying live, I guess. All right. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay live. My phone ain't got that much charge on it.
You're in the car. Charge it.
Okay, so it's going to turn into a Sunday drive type of thing, huh? I got to plug this in. Does that only work one way or what? Hopefully it's working. Okay. Darwin. What do you say? He said, "Oh, Lady Swan has the itch for an adventure tonight," Darwin said. Eddie and Jen, are you in Southern Ohio, Ghost Mafia? And happy birthday to the missus. Yes,
thank you.
I am in southeastern Ohio. In fact, right over there is Wheeling Island Racetrack and Casino that we're passing right now. We're running just adjacent to the Ohio River, heading southbound at the current moment. So, yep, that's where we're at. It's her birthday. Dang it. LOL. Scaredy cat said. Scaredy cat. Francis says, happy birthday, Lady Swan.
Thank you, Francis.
I'm going to turn my camera around again so you guys can see the road. Now, guys, we were way out in the middle of nowhere, like literally at like BFE and Boy You Got a Pretty Mouth, and I just washed this windshield at the gas station before we went out there, and it is dirty now.
It's okay. We're gonna stop at BP so I can pee.
We're gonna stop at a BP
so I can pee.
So you can pee. So what's the B stand for? I know what the P stands for.
They just gotta pee.
Oh, bitches gotta be. Lady Abrex, hi. This is Parish Rock fam. Yeah, Ghost, you just shut up and look pretty. And Lady Swan be in charge. LOL. Okay. It's hard to look pretty when you're sitting in the dark. I'm just saying. Gina Bizarro's Ghost says, happy birthday, Lady Swan.
Thank you, Gina.
Sorry, Ghost, I forgot to put my wife in check. Oh. Lou Rock. You talking about Alyssa. So long as you still feel pretty, Ghost. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
A lot of people that live in this town claim that they have a lot of paranormal activity in their homes.
Right. And look, I would love to get into this building that you're going to see here in a second, because they literally, it was a hospital and it just shut down. They just closed the hospital down. And you know that building up there on the hill, right there.
Want me to drive around it?
You can. It's an old hospital. That hospital, I mean, it's been updated and renovated and added on to over the years. But that hospital has been in this valley for well over like 100 years. So Ghost, you gotta go in when it is still open. Like I said, no, literally, they just closed it down. It's literally only been closed like, yeah, they closed the patients wise out in April, but there's still things going on here. Oh, security. Oh, we was just taking a ride around the hospital. We're doing a paranormal investigation type thing, and I was talking about the hospital being closed down just recently.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all they're going to shut all these roads off, and this is all private property.
Oh, is that what they're doing now?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to circle around.
Everybody, there's not up there. It's just the employees and the families of the.
So what are they going to do with the hospital now?
I really don't know. They're supposed to keep open the acuity and our substance abuse unit, and that's all.
How hard would it be to get permission to come in and do a paranormal investigation in there?
You have to call. That'd be nice because I see stuff here all the time.
You've seen stuff here?
I see stuff. I hear stuff. One time I was walking down the hallway on the second floor here.
Uh-huh.
I walked up and I just got off the elevator. I thought I saw one of the nurses walking up. I said, "Hey, don't you speak?" And she kind of glanced over and
poof, gone.
And
wow.
she didn't even say anything. So I said, "I'm gonna go up and find out who that was." I go up there to the cafeteria where she turned in. I went to say, "Don't you speak?" and there was nobody there.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know,
yeah. Where would we call?
Wheeling Hospital's the one who owns this, so I would call Wheeling Hospital. You know, that's about all I can tell you right now. I mean,
Okay. Would it be like the security office at Wheeling Hospital? Would it be like the security office at Wheeling Hospital?
It would be probably like upper management. Would have to give you that authority to do that.
Okay, because we're YouTubers. We go live on YouTube and do investigations and things like that. We're YouTubers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We film on YouTube and stuff.
What he's
I'm
doing
on
right now.
YouTube a lot too, so yeah.
Yeah, we've actually got the Chase building to do yet.
Really?
Yeah, the old bank building, and now they're going to close down the bank, so maybe we can do the bank after it closed too.
This building was built in like 1918, so I guarantee there's stuff here.
Oh yeah, there was a hospital here probably even before this building was built in what?
What's that?
You said this was building in 1918? But there was buildings here before that.
Here, and this was built in 1978.
And then there was another
Yeah,
original
another
one.
place. Yeah, it was built in I think 30s, 20s or 30s. Yeah, so.
Crazy.
But, yeah, like I said, you know.
Yeah, I've always heard that this place had paranormal stuff going on.
Down on the baby unit, we've heard giggling, laughing. I have pictures on my Hotmail if I can find them. I can send them to you. I have actually faces of orbs that one orb went up the steps up on the 4th floor. I guess a nun that passed away up there. She hung herself up there. I guess is what I heard. And they found her up there hanging, and I don't know if that was her spirit or what. But I saw a thing and it was floating up, and I looked and I said, "Man!" As soon as it heard me say that, it went. It shot right through the roof.
Wow.
So.
All right. So, is it all right to just go around the back of the building and head back out onto Trumbull back there?
Okay. This time, like I said, just ask for permission to do that. And
I'm definitely going to get a hold of them over there at Wheeling Hospital and maybe come in and maybe I can find out when you're working. You can like show us around, morgue and all that stuff. So.
The other night I was up on the 4th floor where we have we had a kid pass away here first year. Which I'm not really supposed to tell you that, but we had a kid up at our mental health unit pass away, and he used to run up and down the hallway. I get halfway down there, and I walk down there, and I walk total blackness. I don't walk with no flashlights. Some of the guys turn their lights on. I'm not scared. And I walked down the hall. I walked back up, and I heard
Creep you out?
running footsteps back towards me.
Did it creep you out? Did it? Like,
well, I had my hair was standing back my hands, but it really didn't bother me because I'm a country boy. I live out in the country. I walk in the country birds all the time. So.
yeah.
But yeah, this place is. I wish somebody would do it. I wish one of the big guys from like Discovery Channel or History Channel will come up here and do something on this building up here because.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
They got connections that might
Really?
happen.
Yeah, you never know. So.
Because there's a lot of things that's going on here over the years. I got pictures of as you go around the turn. There's a block of sandstone. I got a picture I can show you of a schoolgirl back in the 18th century was on that.
Huh.
She was sitting like this. She had one hand like this and one hand like this. You could actually see her hair, her uniform, the book was in front of her, everything.
Wow.
If I can find that picture, I tell you what. You guys got a card or anything, or?
Nothing on me right now, but
Really? Because I tell you what.
when do you work again? We can bring something up and drop it off. That's not a problem.
I work every night, so
Oh, okay.
I'm here every night. I work 8 on, 7 off. So.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we'll
but
definitely
there's
come
another
back
guy
up.
here named Rusty. He's not very formidable. He don't like. I mean, I don't like to do this to you guys or tell you guys.
No,
you
that's-
guys can't.
You're good.
but-
You're just doing your job.
yeah,
It's
so,
no big thing.
But it just. I'm glad somebody's finally.
Yeah, I'd love to get in here. That would be awesome.
So, yeah, I tell you what, just the things I've seen here over the years.
How long have you been here?
11 years.
11 years.
So and it'll be 12 years here in June, if we make it. So I mean, so far, as long as they're here, we're here. So, and then they said
Gotcha.
after everybody's gone, we'll still
It's
be
just
here.
cancer
So, yeah.
patients now, right?
Yeah, it's like
Hospice.
families- yeah, at the end of life, stuff like that. Yeah, so
Hospice, yeah.
yeah, and I mean, you walk through here, and you hear stuff all the time. And I'm not crazy or nothing, but it's. All right, I'll see you then. That's what I mean.
All right, we better let you get back to work.
Yeah,
And,
like I said, yeah, just get a hold of somebody or Whitting. I mean, just call over there and just tell them that you were looking around the building. You'd like to do a documentary or something like that or whatever. And,
mm-hmm.
And tell them you've heard that over the years. There's been stuff. And you'd like to do something.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And
All right, man.
what's that?
What was your name again?
My name's Ira.
I'm Dave.
Dave. Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ira.
Heather.
Heather, glad to meet you. Okay. Like I said, don't mention my name. I don't know if I
We won't
in
mention
trouble
you.
or anything
Yeah,
like
you're
that. But,
you're good.
But we
yeah,
know who to look
ask
for.
them. Yeah, just ask them. So just corporate management, CEO, Mike Blair's the guy here that he's the
Main security.
he's the director here. So if you can probably talk to him. 671-1200,
Okay.
and his just ask for Mike Blair, and they'll protect you there. So,
Okay.
Awesome.
but
Awesome.
yeah, that's all I can tell you.
Alrighty.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, that'd be neat though. So,
Absolutely.
all right, ready?
All right, brother.
Good
Have a good
night.
night. Okay, we'll see
All
you.
right.
Okay.
What do you think of that, Lou? Hey, Lou. Hey, Lou, if I can get the hospital, you want to come hang out for a few days? Because it's a big hospital, and it's going to take more than one day of investigating this big-ass building. Just saying. Lou's like, You should have read my comment. Well, I was trying to hold the camera because he was telling stories about the shit that he's seen inside this hospital, and I was like trying not to let him know that he was live on YouTube right now, because he's like, don't say my name. He was saying his own name, so I was like, okay. Tell him we got a 54. No, I'll get a hold of Wheeling Hospital and see if I can't set something up for later on the summer or something, like toward the end of summer, maybe just September. You're good. Yeah, that could be a wicked cool investigation right there.
Yeah, this area is full of it.
I thought you was gonna turn down over the hill.
Hell no. I hate that steep one.
I need a cigarette. Get permission. I may come on over. All right, I will get the permission. And he's like, I'd love to see a big YouTuber or a travel channel or something like that. And he's like, oh, you never know. You never know. But yeah, the hospital actually closed down. They're actually using it as hospice patients right now.
Just in one area.
In just one area of the old hospital. And he's talking about like kids' ghosts and all kinds of stuff going on in there.
He's been there for almost 12 years.
He's been working security there for 12 years.
You're welcome.
What?
So do you want me to drive up there?
Well, look, I didn't expect him to see us turn into the parking lot and come running out of the security place and walk in front of the vehicles like, something I can help you with? I'm like, okay there, chubby. But then I just told him the truth, and he's like, oh, that's so cool. So. Security cat, that was really neat. He talked to you about all and everything he saw. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was an original there. Yeah, check my tire pressure.
Who said that?
Lou. What do you say? Check my tire pressure. Hashtag biatch. He was teasing us. But look, we still got the Chase building. We got to get that hooked up. You know what? It's Friday night, isn't it?
It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday night. People working? You think you could get us into the Chase building?
I messaged her and she hasn't messaged back. And there's cameras.
I know there's cameras. Can we just like go in and ride the elevators and see if something freaky happened?
Oh my God. If you ride the elevators, you might get stuck.
That's a possibility. Like, this building is so old and creepy that you go in, it's like gothic inside. It's an old bank building. It's like 8 stories tall. There's paranormal activity on like every floor inside this place. It's the old building where Lady Swan used to work. And we've been trying to get in there to do an investigation there. You go into the main door and you get on the elevator, and the elevators are like, I don't know, from like the 60s. You never know if it's going to go to the floor you want it to. You might have to do like 3 trips to get up to the floor that you're wanting to do, or even open. Sometimes it'll get to the floor and then the door's not open. I don't know if it's something paranormal or just old ass elevators.
My old boss had to be rescued out of the ceiling of the damn thing.
Your old boss had to get rescued out of the ceiling of the elevator?
Yep.
What'd you do, try to climb out through the ceiling of the elevator?
No, it got stuck.
Oh.
Firefighters had to help her out.
Oh, it got stuck between floors and they had to take her out through the ceiling of the elevator. That's what you're saying. Okay.
And I'm too fat for that.
Yeah, this is it right here. And if it kind of looks familiar, it's because this building was actually used in the movie unstoppable. The
Let's go this way.
the track boss's the railroad boss's office was supposedly on the top floor, so it's actually been in a movie.
Let's turn around so we can get a head-on view of it.
And of course, there's the old Bel Air Bridge, where they filmed parts of the movie. Right there. You're driving around in circles. Can't really see it.
But
Maybe you can there if I'm holding the camera still. Yeah, it's not in use anymore. It's a toll bridge. It was used in the movie Silence of the Lambs. They drive across it. Here we are doing donuts in a parking lot. Lady Swan's birthday. I guess she can do what she wants.
all right, there you go.
Okay, there we get a better shot of the actual building itself. I don't see any lights on the third floor. Fourth floor, there's lights on. And this is an old bar. In the back of the bar, if you go in through the alleyway, there's actually a speakeasy in the back. There's 2 bars inside of one. There's a hidden room in the back with another bar. Dates back to Prohibition era. So there's a bunch of stuff you can learn from around here. What's this say? Gomez Adams. I don't think he was teasing you, getting him engaged with key. Once he had a scale race car in a place. Are we still live? 24 people in here, but it looks like my chat froze. Like my chat's not running. Hold on, let me switch to live chat. Oh, hell no. I don't need to, working elevators. Native Grammy, Ghost Mafia, PayPal, if you would like to help support the channel. Yes, you can always make a PayPal donation. They're never refused. And it helps us to be able to go out and do stuff like this every once in a while. So, y'all are awesome and doing a great job. Well, Aussie Tiger, we was on our way back from Egypt Valley, which is literally out in the middle of nowhere, corner of BFE, and boy, you got a pretty mouth out there. You stand still for 5 minutes, you'll hear banjos playing. And so he's out there for a while. We was heading back to town. I said, well, I've got a bunch of editing to do tomorrow, but I'd love to give him something live, because we was live earlier on the way out and then lost signal, and my stream didn't end, it just kept going. And I actually had to have JoJo log into my account and shut down my stream. Donna Rock says, dog ham. And so I figured I would do another live stream from like a cemetery or something. Figured I'd go for about an hour, but now we're over the hour mark. Lady Swan's got the itch. We're running around finding places, getting into, seeing what there is to get into. We see UFOs dark with street lights. Dog ham, Alyssa Parrish rock fan, West Haven. Terracopa's in the house. So yeah, Bel Air, Ohio, one of the creepiest places there is. You know what? Drive down Belmont Street past 1699.
Okay.
Is that a fight? Is what a fight? I don't see a fight anywhere. I see a kitty cat.
Meow. That's a big ass cat.
kitty cat over there. So now, after leaving the haunted hospital and driving past the old Chase Bank building that's haunted, we're going to go on south down Belmont Street past 1699, a portal to hell. From the way the city looks, Ghost Mafia, you ain't gonna get into much. Yeah, it's not that big of a city. In fact, we call it Bell Dirty, but there's a lot of haunted activity around this area. Now, this next place that we're going to drive past, I've actually investigated this place. It's not as haunted as it's made out to be. It has been on TV and a bunch of other stuff, Travel Channel and Ghost Adventures and things like that. It's called 1699 Belmont Street, or the Bel Air House. You guys have probably seen videos of it on YouTube, things like that. We did get activity there. We asked for the spirits to drop the temperature in the room by 10 degrees. It ended up dropped in at like 40 degrees in that room.
Well, it was about 20. It went from like 70 to 50.
Yeah, it went from like 70 degrees in the room to 50 when we asked it to. We had people get touched. We had people's hairs getting played with. We caught EVPs, but the owner of the house has a book. She's kind of hyped it up a lot, and it was hyped up on TV a lot.
The second version, or the second editing of the book, is completely different than the first.
Yeah, there's two different versions of the book. There's actually a DVD on it that she sells on Amazon and everything else. It's really not the Amityville horror type situation that it's made out to be. But however, there is paranormal activity in it, and it is 1699 Belmont Street, also here in Bel Air. And it's just right down the street here. Turn up the side street like you're going to go to it.
Gotta get to it first, though.
Got to get past the low-income housing. The old schoolhouse that sold for $1. Here it is right here. It's your turn. Oh, she must be doing an investigation tonight. Look at all the cars. Yep. There it is. 1699 Belmont Street. They're doing something at the house tonight. They're having a ghost hunting session, ghost tour. Something's going on at the Bel Air house.
She's amping it up because she needs money to make the mortgage payments.
I know. They're coming after her for the mortgage payments, so she's doing paid investigations there now and all kinds of stuff. Make that money.
She did a spaghetti dinner last year for paranormal research, but it was to get her out of debt.
A lot of these old houses through here, like these brick ones and stuff, are left over from, there used to be a coal mine, like literally we're driving on top of it. It was the old Hetherington mine in this area. And this the Hetheringtons owned a house just past 1699 Belmont Street house there. The house burnt down. You could still see the cobblestone driveway, but some people would have you to believe that 1699 Belmont Street was the house that Jack built. Jack was the ass, the donkey of the Hetheringtons, and they used him to haul brick back and forth to the people building the house.
He is buried on the property that the Hetherington house was on.
Yes, and he's buried on the property that the Hetherington house is on. The cobblestone driveway that went to the Hetherington's house is still there, but the mansion has long since been destroyed by a fire many years ago.
One of the houses that's still standing is supposed to be his daughter's house that he had built.
Yeah, but it's a smaller house. It's brick. The brick matched the original mansion. And I think Bill owns that house. I think that's the one that he refurbished. I don't know of any hauntings or anything in it, but Burger King? Anybody? Anybody want some Burger King? Speak now or forever hold your peace. No Burger King. Okay. Well, guys, I think this is where I'm going to end it for tonight.
Really?
Yeah, battery's going dead. It goes dead faster than what I can charge it. When you're live streaming, that happens.
Keep it plugged in then.
So, dead perfect to just come in. I like Burger King, Donna Rock says. We'll show you one last thing, though, before we die. If you ever watched the movie Unstoppable, the elevated curve that the runaway train is going to come into is this trestle right up here ahead. And literally, if you look over that way, there's a big empty field. In the movie, that big empty field is filled with like fuel. It's like a oil refinery or something. They're like, think it's going to explode, but it was all done with CGI. It's just a big open field over there next to it. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us for this last hour or so, and we will catch you next time. Like I said, we got a video that's going to be coming out sometime tomorrow, hopefully. I got to get some editing done. I'm not real happy with it, but I'm a lot happier with this live stream than I am with the video we shot tonight because, you know, kids just kind of messed it up a little bit. And
I said we go back out there.
it's a long ways out there. But
Do you have anything better to do?
no, but I got to recharge everything.
Plug it in.
Anyways, all right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Let me flip my camera. There we go. We'll catch you guys next time, and love you guys.